Hello everyone. In one way or another we have incidents in BigPanda, and we're going to use the webhook integration in BigPanda to expose the incidents to Transposit. So in the integrations tab in BigPanda we look for webhook, and once we're there we're going to create a new one with a name and an app key automatically generated. We need a outbound URL which we get from our webhook inside of Transposit. And then we're done. That's all we need to do. Now we need to go into one of our incidents and let's share the incident by clicking that arrow in the top right there. And we select the webhook setup that we've just created in BigPanda. We share that incident, which means that the payload is now exposed to the webhook endpoint, which is set in Transposit. We can fetch that payload and use it to define the alerts that will be generated in Transposit whenever BigPanda sends out its incidents. And we do this in Transposit by selecting the parts of the payload that will be of interest to us. So we're now administrators, we're moderators, we're power users, setting up what an alert will look like when it is generated by BigPanda in Transposit. We're picking out the parts of the payload that will be of interest to us. And that is, among other things, very importantly, the environment ID and the incident ID, because these will be needed by other actions in Transposit, such as the action for resolving the incident. So we've pulled out from the payload the environment ID and the incident ID. That's all we need to do right now. Let's go back into BigPanda and share another incident and see in the alert tab in Transposit what the alert looks like as we have defined it now. So we share the link again, that same blue arrow. We select the webhook setup that we defined in BigPanda. We switch back to Transposit. We look in the alerts tab and we will now find that there is a new alert. And we have now seen how the integration of webhooks in BigPanda can result in alerts being received in Transposit.